Absolutely, and we know he has the physical tools to do more.
Wow, stall called in the end zone here. DC did not get very much going that possession, and Raleigh will have the disc on the goal line and a chance to stretch the lead. Noah Saul, veteran in this league, swings the disc over to Seth Weaver. And then McAllister's Scoober, he looked away with the disc in the air. He knew Alex Davis was there to make the catch. 4-2. DC 1-1. Both these teams will host the Boston Glory in week 3. Boston coming off a heartbreaker at home against Atlanta. Violette shoots it, and Matt McKnight is there. DC trailing by a couple. Crossfield hammer. Hauled in by Kevin Healy. Wide open. Up the line, and goodness, that was easy.
He says it's almost like they redshirted.
Right.
They got the value out of being around the team, seeing how the leaders ran things.
Gusho Hannes launching, and it's a beauty. There was a poach in the area, but nothing could stop Fairfax, who scores again for the Flyers.
In our post-game presser, I want to ask Matt if he saw that help defender before he released it. Because he got awfully lucky. And to his credit,
under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter, week 2 of the AUDL season. Raleigh Flyers looking for their first win of the year. Deep shot hanging up beautifully. And Nissen scores the goal for the Breeze. Flyers quickly work it to midfield, and Laviolette launches to Fairfax, and he'll make the leaping catch, landing in the end zone for Raleigh. 1 week from tonight, right here in Raleigh. Breeze again content to just patiently work it down the field, and you know, Johnny Malks always has that in his quiver as well. Just drop that scuba into the end zone. Another goal for Joe Merrill. Winning in Florida this year is going to be tougher than people think. Neeson's hammer finds turf. Land incomplete. So a very rare mistake. Hartzog hangs on after the juggle. Weaver with a clock winding down to Russell. Back to Weaver, and the Flyers score with 3 seconds left in the half. Alex Davis registers Raleigh's 4th break. Had a chance for 2 in the final moments of the first quarter, but landed a couple yards shy of the end zone.
And I want to see what Daryl Stanley is potentially drawing up to force some more turnovers.
Well, 2 throws. Taylor launching to Fairfax after they center to McKnight, and Raleigh answers immediately. They go to him immediately to start the second half, and it pays dividends. McDonald, something he hadn't done much of the year, launching deep, and it's Nissen making the catch, beating everyone long.
Hey, that was just a perfect throw.
That's what we've gotten used to seeing from Rowan McDonald in past seasons.
And he's told us that it's been a conscious effort on his part to shoot less with lots of cooks in the kitchen. And
stall count was rising, so Malks needed to shoot it, but he's got a man deep, and what a catch! Joe Merrill goes up over Davis for the score.
Phenomenal body control from Joe Merrill here.
Youngst hammers over the double team and turns it over.
And that's tough when you're throwing that hammer and the open underside of the disc is exposed to the wind coming that way. It's going to get pushed down to the turf much faster.
Only 1 turnover. First 7 points of this quarter. 3 on that last point, and A.J. Merriman pays it off. Another epic unfolding tonight here in North Carolina. Up line, McDonald accelerating into the end zone. Well, there's going to be a video game in the next couple of years for the American Ultimate Disc League, so not cliche, it's real. Malks launching, Richards versus Richardson, and DC's got the lead! Joe Richards, Sky. Told you, the outset of the game, you should know who this guy is. But that's a mistake from Gus Norbaum, miscommunication with Whartonby. Mitchell picks it off. Mike Denardis maybe thinking about a timeout here. I'm sure he wants to save them too. Mitchell, tons of experience on O-line. Here's Noah Saul. Played a lot of offense too. 20 seconds. The Flyers could break back and retake the lead. Lynch wasn't cutting. The throw went up and he makes a ridiculous grab. That's the marquee moment for Trevor Lynch. With less than 15 seconds left in the third to give Raleigh the lead. Resets Gushel Hannes. Youngst. Oh, poaching into the lane, didn't get the block, but the underneath defender did. DC turning up the defensive intensity. Quinn Bergeron blocks the underthrow, and DC now leads by 2. Merriman scores again for the Breeze, who have their largest lead of the night. 6-7 minutes, but DC has figured out a way to get back into it and sneaks that one through. Oh, that was risky, but it worked out, and Merrill has another DC Breeze score. So Minnesota win in Madison in week 1. Raleigh needs to attack quickly here. Cannot dilly-dally. Yannick swings it to Fairfax. The Flyers down to 40 seconds. They need to score twice. Youngst to Fisher. He'll make the lunging grab. And McKnight out there in the handler space.
And you can see, I need to amend my earlier comment. When McDonald was imploring his defenders no fouls, he's talking to Houston Parks and Chris Harrison on the mark. He wants these huge players to use their size but not foul the thrower and give him an easy 10 yards.
Yannick to McKnight. He'll get off the prayer for the tie. Not today! The DC Breeze close out the victory on the road in Raleigh.